Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. For this video I will be doing another math trick. It's been a long time since I did one, so I decided to do one now. And it's a math trick for permutations slash combinations. So what this means, it just can be permutations or combinations. So before we get started on the trick, let's go over what a permutation is. So it is the several possible variations in which a set of things can be ordered. If this doesn't make sense now, it'll make sense after we go over this practice problem. So, just like to make sure you guys understand for now, this math trick is actually sometimes the only way to solve, because the long method, you can't actually solve in a very quick amount of time. It'll actually take hours if you were to do the long method. So knowing this trick may actually be the formula, not really a trick, because it might be the only way to solve. Like for the example in this practice problem, let's go ahead and read it. A student enrolls in a reading competition. The rules require him to read one fictional book, one non-fiction book, and one biography. If the book choices include 60 fictional books, 34 non-fiction books, and 5 biographies, how many choices of books does a student have to read? So, right away we see 60 fictional books, 34 non-fiction, and 5 biographies. So, as soon as we see this, we can already know that, it's going to take a long time to solve. If we were to, let's go with the long method, it would be, let's see, one fictional book. So we start with fictional book number 1, then non-fiction book, the first one, and then one biography, and we'd keep listing them until we got a total amount of lists we have. So if we were to keep listing them, we would get a lot, because you see 60 and 34, these are huge numbers. Well, not really huge, but in this case it would be. So we would have to go until we get 60 fictional books, 34 non-fiction, and 5 biographies. That would take a lot of time. So the choices is going to be a big number. So the math trick is just multiply every single value. It's that easy. So it would be 60 times 34 times 5. And it's not really a math trick at this point, it's the formula, or the only way to solve it. Because doing this way, you couldn't even solve it in 1 hour or 2 hours. You have to do it this way. Anyway, now let's solve this and see. So, 34 times 5, I'm going to do that first. 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17. So it'll be 170. Now when we multiply 17 times 6, we will add back the 2 zeros later, because speaking of math tricks, my first math trick I ever did was, how you can multiply quicker by removing the zeros. We'll add them back later. So 6 times 7 is 42, 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. So we have 102, but we removed 1, 2 zeros, so when we add it back, it would be 10,200, and we can say choices. So yeah, that's an example of using this math trick or formula to solve a permutations problem. Now remember the new update in my 200 subscribers video? I said that there would now be a Google form to see if you guys understand the math trick. So yes, in the description of this video there will be a Google form. It has 3 questions. One is just asking about the math trick. Second one is 2 the second and third one are just problems. And then there's going to be just asking if you have any suggestions or questions or comments about my channel. So yeah, make sure to look in the description to check out that Google form to see if you understand this math trick. And thanks for watching. Bye!